Okay, just to summarize the prayer, because I need to update you about a few things. How do we pray? If you listen to everything I have told you in a long version, like if you summarize it, how do you pray? First of all, Genesis 1 verse 28 from the Bible tells us we don't beg. We already have dominion over everything. If anything, you thank God for taking what you want. That's the first thing. Secondly, if you look at Matthew 6, 9 to 12, it talks of daily bread. And I'm not saying do not keep for tomorrow. I'm not God, but I don't keep. You will never find me with billions. Doing what? When I get 10 million, I give it to people who need it more than me. So I don't keep. And when I thank God for anything, I thank God for what I need that day. I never worry about tomorrow. I don't own tomorrow. I don't even know if I'll be alive tomorrow. So I don't worry about that. I enjoy every day as if it's my last day. And I pray and thank God for that day. Tomorrow, I start a new day. And I've never gone hungry or not gotten anything I need. We will talk about the stories when we have time. But the daily bread, for me, has been my secret in life. As long as I thank God for what I need, then I've got it immediately. And then I want to remind you, some of you know the Bible. If you remember how the Israelites crossed the Red Sea with Moses and Aaron, when they got to Sinai, they got very hungry and they were complaining. Then God says, don't worry, I will send you manna every day. Only take for that day. If you take for more than one day, it will go bad. Only on a Friday, because I don't want you to work for the Sabbath, only on the Friday can you take for 2 days. What happened to the people who took for 2 days on other days? They woke up in the morning and there were worms and maggots in their food. So when God says daily bread, he knows what he is saying. He might not rot your money at the bank, but he rots your heart. He rots your health. He rots everything else. Be very careful to disrespect God's instructions. What does the Torah say? The Torah say, the Bible supports it in Mark 11 verse 24. The Torah says when you pray, you need to trust that you already have what you are praying for. Then God says he will make sure you have it. Always pray with faith in your heart that you have what you are praying for. Remember what the Imam, who was a university professor, taught me? He taught me about Salat, that praying one way is insufficient. You need to sit and listen to God's response. Otherwise, you'll never know if he has granted your wish or not. Sometimes God will protect you from bad things. Let's say you're looking for a job very badly, but God knows that your soul is going to be crushed in that job. You won't get the job, even if you are the highest qualified for it. So don't be too hard on yourself when you don't get the things you want. It could be God protecting you. So the Imam said, sit and review, meditate, listen to God. What we're going to do in the week, I'll find a day where we're going to talk about meditation. How do you meditate? How do you listen to God? And do you just go and listen to God? Or do you first have to pray to trigger God to talk back to you? And always remember, if you know how to meditate already, always remember when you pray to God, you talk to God and then you listen to God's response. You have one mouth, which means be brief. You have 2 ears for a reason, which means listen double the time. Speak once, listen twice. That's what it means. You will always get the answer. I can tell you this from personal experience. I've never gone wrong. So I wish you a blessed Sunday, and then what I'm going to do is to do an update video because there's quite a few things I need to update you about. But please try and pray differently. There's a comment I read where somebody says, I don't beg God, I command God. Who are you to command God? Please be respectful. Be humble. You don't go and command God. You speak with conviction and trust and faith, but no commands. You don't command God. You speak to God with respect and thank God for whatever you need. No commands.